Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we are interviewing Shelby. So tell us, when did you start working with us?
I started working for Cam and Tia in March of 2022.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what's a fun fact? How did we meet each other?
Well, I am Cam's sister.
Yes. Then what were you doing prior to this position?
So before this, I got my degree in community and public health. And then I worked in the Midwest. I moved around a little bit. And then I moved out west and I worked for a big coffee company for about 5 years.
It's called Dutch Bros.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to see it in a vlog, when we went to Portland, we had Dutch Bros 5 times in 3 days. You can check that out up above and see why Dutch Bros is so great. Yeah. So then they moved, her and her husband moved back to Minnesota after they got married.
Yeah.
If you want to check out their wedding, we also photographed that so you can see all about their wedding day. We'll put that down in the description so that you can check out the blog and get a vibe for what their day was like.
Yeah.
But they got married and then they moved back, or she moved back to Minnesota. Her husband isn't originally from Minnesota. And then that's when Shelby started working with us.
Yeah.
Is this an interview or are you telling us about Shelby?
A biography too.
Cool.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, so what kind of stuff do you do with us and with our brand?
Yeah, great question. So we all know that Cam and Tia are very creative, very business, tech-savvy entrepreneurs. So they have lots of visions and ideas for what they want in their business, what they want to create. And so what I do is I just help make that happen. So whatever I can do to help, that could look like on the education side with their students, helping with courses and products. That could look like assisting them at weddings. So I just dabble in a little bit of everything.
So formally, those that are watching that are entrepreneurs, she is an integrator. And so she also kind of like directs a lot of operations for us. That's her formal title. So she's the director of operations. But so that's just like getting the stuff done. Like we're like, okay, let's have a sale. And here's the product that we want to release for photographers when the sale comes out. And then she maps out what Cam needs to do, what I need to do to make that happen. And then she kind of like puts all those steps together of like, okay, well now I'm going to put it on the website to have it look like this way, and then I need to get copy, so Tia needs to create copy for this to make it happen that way. So that's all that she does.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite parts of working with the brand?
This is a hard one. This is a tough one. Not because there aren't things that I love. There are actually a lot of things I love about working for the brand. I think my favorite thing would probably be seeing the ins and outs of a small business, seeing how a husband and wife team can run a business together, and we know that Cam and Tia are polar opposites at times, so it's really cool to see how you like balance that dynamic and like what roles you guys have to make the business successful. I really like that.
Lay down. Bella, lay down. Bella, lay down. Lay down all the way.
Just halfway
Good.
Good, Bella.
Good. Stay.
Good. Also seeing how much time and effort and energy that you guys put into the business and what you put out into the world, whether that's products for your students, other photographers, mentoring them, or just what the energy you bring to a wedding day. It's super cool to be a part of.
What does a typical week in your life look like? I know that every week is very different, just being an entrepreneur in general, but what does it feel like? What does it look like?
Yeah, so we've worked as a team to create a week schedule that we can just be really intentional about what we do on each day. So that looks like Mondays, prepping for weddings that week, so reaching out to clients for the wedding that weekend. Tuesdays look like our meetings and editing YouTube videos. Wednesdays are our website work days, so anything on the website, that's when we focus on that. Thursdays are social media days, so any like graphics we need to create, anything like that. And then Fridays are my catch-up days. Anything I didn't finish throughout the week are for Fridays. And then, or if we have weddings on Fridays, then we have weddings, but yeah.
So Shelby works from home primarily, but then on Tuesdays we have our weekly meetings, like she said. So we all get together typically at our house, and then we go through action items, we go through things that we need to collaborate on with each other. If you want to see what a meeting is really like, we have a video that's documenting it, like it's like a vlog style of it, that you can catch that up above and check that out. But then Shelby's doing a lot of like tasks that are repeatable. So like she'll create like blog posts for us, or things that are kind of like advertising affiliate links for us. She'll do a lot of things that are like workflows that she like runs like a boss. So like what she was saying on Monday about the wedding that's about to happen, she will do all of kind of the Monday check-in type stuff, like posting them on social media, making sure that the blog is ready to go, like things like that. Actually, that doesn't happen on Monday. That's not part of the week of workflow, but getting things ready like that. Wait, actually, if you want to see what our week of workflow is, actually me not rambling about that, we also have a video of that you can check out up above. But so like Shelby mans all of those things and has her hand in all those things. No, not has her hand. She literally like runs all of those things. So as we branch out and build out an associate team, Shelby will be a large point of contact for pieces like that, kind of operating behind the scenes. But then things like new products and new sales, that's where she's really like driving the pacing of all of it, the like construction of all of it. So like sales, when you see those cute sales pages that are like when we're having a Black Friday sale or when we're having April Showers, May Flowers sale, like she puts together all of that, creates all the graphics, like does everything and show it to like make those things happen and make those things run so that you can purchase things on sale. So yeah, what do you like to do in your spare time? How do you spend your life other than working?
Yeah, well, we have a weekly kickball team.
Shelby's a star player. Yes, yes. Yeah, you can check out the video and you can see some kickball being played.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shelby's a star player. She often plays third base. Cam often plays shortstop. It's a little power action happening over there.
It's a good duo on the left side of the field. Yeah, so kickball, we watch Survivor. We like to watch, the reality shows.
Yep.
My husband and I have 2 cats, so that's pretty fun. Just spending time with family, hanging out, nothing crazy.
You like thrifting?
Oh yeah, love thrifting.
Oh.
Big thrifting.
What are you thrifting for right now?
So we are currently moving, and so we're thrifting a lot of like furniture. I like really eclectic things, 60s, 70s vibes. So I like to go to thrift stores and find weird little trinkets and stuff.
Like juice boxes that are vases.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Like that. Or like clocks melting off tables.
Yeah. I just found at the thrift store this weekend, they're 2 candle holders, but they're little cantaloupes that you stick your candles in. They're so cool. Yeah, they're awesome. Yeah, so a little funky stuff, but I love it. It makes me happy.
Cool.
Yeah.
When you are working for us, what is your least favorite thing to do?
Oh gosh. What's my least favorite thing? I don't know.
Initially it was website work, and now she has a full day that she does website work.
I know, well, because a lot of things when I first started, I'd just never done before, and so it was hard to like learn, and so I did not like website work at all. Working with Show It, I was just confused. But now I actually love website work. That's one of my favorite days is Wednesdays.
Now she like designs a lot of stuff from scratch.
Yeah, it's really fun, and so I think it was just a learning curve.
Yeah, and so in her previous role she was an assistant manager, but she was basically like a lot of the duties are like project manager type like esque of like how she would handle things and like what things felt to her and stuff. So that's where it was a really natural fit for this position. But a lot of the like programs that we use, she didn't use before. Like people don't use that outside of entrepreneurial world, like Honeybook and Show It and our gallery systems and like everything like that was just new. So learning how to use Show It had a learning curve to it, but now, kind of fun.
Yeah, Show It's easy peasy now.
So what's your least?
I was just same thing with YouTube. I did not know how to work YouTube or edit videos, and now Thursdays are also a favorite day.
Yeah,
because I love it. It's fun. I don't know. I don't know if I have a least favorite.
What about stats? Monthly stats?
Well, I like collecting the monthly stats. I'm just not good at compiling them into... Another thing I don't really know how to use well is Excel. Like, I know there's so many tips and tricks to using Excel. I don't know any of them. I like knowing what the stats are. That's fun.
So when we watch Survivor, our friend Steve puts together a spreadsheet and we do like a snake draft. We do all kinds of different bets. Like we bet each episode, like I think this person's gonna win this, or I think that this person might drown, or I think that this person will like say this to this other person. So we like bet all throughout.
Yeah.
And so he manages both the snake draft, and then we kind of have like a lottery system for players too, where we'll be like, okay, this player is up for grabs, and someone will be like 50 cents, and then someone will be like $1, and someone will be like $1.50. He keeps track of all that in a spreadsheet, which I don't know a lot about Excel, so it seems pretty complicated, and it seems like it has a lot of formulas involved.
Oh, yeah.
So shout out to Steve with the Excel action. We probably need that help in our business. But also just shout out to our whole Survivor crew, Nate and Jacob and Jen and Joel and John and Shelby and Juan. Getting after it, watching Survivor. If people have not been watching Survivor in their lives, like maybe they only watched it as a kid, you might want to go back. It's kind of juicy. There's some tea.
Oh yeah. So, I only ever watched it growing up. And then when we moved back here, they invited us to watch it with them, and now we are hooked. The drama. Oh my gosh. And Tia wants to join Survivor, so thank you.
So hit me up if you guys want to make an application video for me, want to give me some tips. Or if the Survivor producers are watching right now, this can be part of my official application. Hit us up. Explore the whole channel. Check it out. I'll get some more like action dives on the channel for you guys to explore.
Check out Portugal.
Check out Portugal. Cam has an action dive in there.
Yeah, he
We'll
does.
put that vlog up above. That is Cam's Survivor dive off of a boat.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But I don't have one in there, and I want to get in it more, so...
What's something you think the viewers don't know about us that you've learned working with us?
Am I really sassy?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I am sometimes.
I mean, like sometimes.
On our meeting agenda from today, Cam told Shelby to write that Tia needs an attitude adjustment.
It says it's a tasks for next week section, and it says Tia needs an attitude adjustment.
I just remember when we were driving back from, I think it was Via Boesa, or it was like somewhere down in Red Wing, or maybe it was like Mayowood or something, and you two were just cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
That's what I was just thinking of, because that was the first time you were like, you are so chatty after weddings. You're just like Cam. Cam on the way home is chat. And
want to talk about this, want to talk about that, want to talk about this, just don't stop. And I'm like,
Tia's like, I want to take a nap.
Or just like zone out for, like, let's just look at the views for a little on the way home.
Well, it's fun after a wedding day, because sometimes we like split up, and then things happen, and the other person doesn't see it or experience it. So then we can like catch up and be like, oh my gosh, this bridesmaid said the sweetest thing earlier. You know, things like that.
Or
it's
the
fun
reverse,
to, like,
you gotta like catch a vibe on a person of like some groomsmen where you're like, that was a weird interaction, but like obviously we don't talk about it then. That then on the way home we gotta be like, was that weird? Or like, did you like him? Or like, what was going on there? So Cam is extroverted and I am introverted. What are you?
I am an introvert.
You are?
Yes.
What?
Yes, very much so.
Are you sure?
Actually. Yeah. That's why it was surprising that I was so chatty. Because we're like, oh, well, when you get back in the car, you want to sleep because you're drained from
after
like,
weddings, I'm
battery.
tapped out. My social battery's tapped out.
And then Cam is just like energized, wants to chat. But I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
I've always been an introvert.
Just chat.
I don't know.
So that's the vibe on the way back from drive. Yeah. What do you think of Bella?
Bella is the best girl in the world.
She's underneath the table right now, on Shelby's feet. Okay, what are you excited about that's coming up? That you're looking forward
my
to?
gosh. I'm so excited about the associate team that Cameron and Tia are creating, starting, expanding. I think this will be super awesome because I know how excited you guys are about reaching new clients, and like at wedding days you meet so many people and seeing like firsthand how sad it can be when they reach out and inquire to you guys and then you're already booked. But then now having an associate team that you can say, hey, we personally can't take that wedding, but we have this great team that we hired and you can still get that great experience. That's gonna be super awesome. And the amazing associates that you guys have hired.
Yeah, love it. So if you have any questions for Shelby, drop them in the comment section down below and she can answer any of them. And that's it. Until next time, bye!